Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Grom the Paunch Let's Play. I am the Alchemical Rabbit, and it is a second day of recording. We've gotten this far, and I am into the second session. I am excited. I spent a little bit of time between the episodes going through and sort of cleaning up gear a little bit, mostly just throwing equipment onto people, to be fair. In addition to that, I did grab a set of heroes down here. These guys are going to help out elsewhere in the Empire. So you can see, like, this Orc Shaman has Mushroom Addicted. So he's good at making goblins cheaper. So we're going to send him towards an army full of Gobbos. Meanwhile, this guy's just confident, so just positive leadership. We are going to send him towards good old Shady up here. He will join him. Meanwhile, Beard Taker, with his madcap mushrooms, this little lad is knowledgeable, so he's just existing well to give us more magic. He is also going to head up this way. He will join one of those armies. So we're looking pretty good. We can go to Bagar. We can see that everything is looking lovely. We are to the point where we should probably pick up another Lord and just start prepping to deal with the Black Pyramid and the push north, whether or not that involves Khemri or not. So he's going to go ahead and get over here, get into Route Marcher, immediately go for the Gobbos, because we are going to be going heavy into Night Goblins. Now, don't even try it, because that's pretty fun. Aura size would be decent. Let's just get the sneaky stab in and move on. Okay. So, this little guy. So we got this big boss who was planning on heading over here. He can do that. So he will join that army. Love it. So they're feeling full. Okay, we actually have a good amount of scrap. I'll need to keep that in mind. Alright, meanwhile, over here, because you are in no rush, what do we know we need to get here? We know we're going to need rock lobbers. So we'll go ahead and get a couple of those just to help deal with some of our siege situations. In addition, now what's better, river trolls or stone trolls? It looks like just stone trolls. Armor skin, scaly skin, slimy shanks. Yeah, but that's 4 turns. I'm not going to spend 4 turns regenning. So instead, what I think we might do is just fill up on our cavalry for right now and worry about the front lines in a few turns when I can do another cook. Okay, now, most of you didn't move, which seems silly, because we will then eat you. As I said, we will eat them. Alright, so we have killed Halar and Rethia. We then have enough movement to actually come all the way down here. And really just box them in, make sure they aren't leaving. Of course, we need more economy, because what else could we use? Over here, get the Tower of the Sun leveling up. They are looking fine. I did complete almost all of my construction. The one thing that I did also do between turns is I went through everything and ended up deleting a lot of my excess growth buildings, because like I'm hitting tier 5 in a few places, so I don't think it's necessary anymore. Not really needed. Meanwhile, over here, you know what? We might go for more troll hags, is what I'm kind of thinking. Because a snotling pump wagon we don't need, so we're gonna start pumping up the recruit rank of the hags. Do we have any other places to actually build? Yes, we do. All right. Tier 4 down here, which is great, and Talakwa, which I also deleted the growth building out of. So what we'll do, because we want to make sure we keep getting higher tier lords, is we'll go with the big boss hut. Yes. Orcs, over here at Kofur. Run the walls. Moon occupy that sucker. Okay. That's done. Meanwhile, over here, we have Giblet. Giblet, who is definitely feeling like he needs a hell of a lot more cavalry. No. Ah, that's right. Global's all being taken up by the other projects. Alright, this guy will continue to just be a normal Gobbo dude for the time being. I think that's okay for you. Yeah, it definitely is. Alright, you're suffering attrition. The island has been taken. I mean, we have time, and chasing him down doesn't seem like a good use of it, so... What about 20,000 more gold? A new ingredient, and we will raid the cove. We will immediately replenish from it. Get another 20,000 gold, a bunch of new weapons. And then, can we get on the beach here? We can. Get out of attrition, and he is happy. Now... Grom, you are a rich boy. Let's start... Let's get the big boss out here. He can start... Now, he is here, I think, to actually join Grom, but I don't have a unit to swap out for him, so he's just going to sort of ride around for a little bit. Back here... Alright, so you have that. Let's just keep going, yep, into the punching. Going iron hard, heading towards a lightning strike, which is great. So next step, we have 5 turns remaining. That should actually be enough to take out these Bretonnians. So we will be focusing that next. Down south, how are things? Definitely use an army in that region just in case pirates ever show up. Yep, speaking of... Intelligent ain't bad. Alright, so what are we doing on our... Ooh, additional upkeep is starting to get a little nasty. So we need to keep an eye on that. Alright, with that in mind then... Blorg. Chase this one down. As we can see, we don't need the other army. Alright, it is looking pretty in our favor, and considering I don't want to wait, we'll build the siege weapon, break them here. This army will chase that down, and we'll be almost clean out of the ocean. We can clean out a couple of islands, and that will be good. Up here, you are continuing to recruit, which is perfect. Yeah, and I know that I need to do Grom's mission. There we go. Alright, you continue to raid right there. You're looking very handsome. Also, stop popping out. I don't know. Can I even assassinate those? Because I think that's the 3rd time I've tried that. Okay, Goblin Big Boss. You probably want to join this guy. So you can head that way. Tower of the Sun is fine. Alright, you're sieging up, which is good. You are recruiting for the home. You are recruiting to push out Bel Aliad. You will push east. Defend the oceans, my man. Ublug chasing around, and Grom the Paunch, as always, looking handsome. Looking very handsome. This Goblin Big Boss can head this way to join, not Malice Dark. Not Malice Darkblade, Bogrub Backbiter, yes. Alright, well, other than the city of Kofur, which has what? Kofur Docks? Growth. Yeah, not much good dust, but we'll take it. I mean, it's no squig mushroom, but we'll live with it. The Great Un is here! There we go. Nice little buff for him, make everyone else in the army stronger. Oh man, you're actually getting pretty good. So she's looking good. Grom's Cauldron's in a good place. We don't want to teleport to the story mission while in March stance, But we will want to do it before this war ends. I don't know if I get the war army in the quest, but we'll try. The elves throw themselves upon our swords. And then immediately park outside the city. For some reason. Alright, I think the last of these races have decided it is time to die. I respect them for figuring that out. Alright, so if I go there, I don't quite have enough. Just do here, and that way he's not going to bother taking the Sorcerer Islands. You must continue on your journey, son. So we are going to go here, so we can at least continue to heal for one more turn. Over here, Kofer, you are going to start with the pile of growth. Yes. Alright. Martek and Alhake will fall next. Giblet, you can step over this line, because you'll get the garrison helping you. Get into the raiding stance. And then... Well, here's the thing. I actually don't want to use global over here, do I? No, because I need to use that on the other army. So instead, what we really need to do is focus like that. Okay. Alright, Shady Edbutt is looking good. Gauger. Let's go ahead and continue that spider cavalry push. That is going to be your deal. You're going to get a bunch of frontline night goblins soon, but I need to get the next recipe cooking. I'm also going to sneeze. Apologies. It's a sunny day and I got that right angle into my eyes. Alright. Bog rub, huh? You are going to be on the ocean for a while. That's my plan, at least. Keep raiding, looking good. Oh, okay. I do not know where this elf thinks it's going, but I will educate it. Nash. Buddy. Oh my god, finally! And he has become an even better assassin for it. He learned. It's a good sign. Alright, melee attack up. Let's start actually getting him ready to kill people. Blorg, you are in an interesting place. Okay, I can't quite get to that island, so we'll wait until next time. This guy is more than enough to deal with that army. Ugug, let's go ahead and kill a Bretonian if we're feeling lucky, buddy. He was feeling lucky. A glorious lucky day. Alright, they need Stabbin has been acquired. Beard Taker, you are going to come over here and join... Probably, yeah, we'll just kick one of them. Get in there, boy. He ain't wrong. He is not wrong. Okay. Nope, 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 wrong one, wrong one. I thought I was looking at the other lord for a second. Okay, I did not accidentally put him into attrition, which, you know, is good. Alright, I think we are done. Who is not done anything yet? You, okay. Eye Gouger, get over there. Alright, that, I think, is everyone. Oh, I said that, and then it turned out to be very untrue. I am going to send him down here to check Orion's camp and make sure Skaven hasn't randomly showed up there. Alright, I think we're looking good. Research. +1 in all recruits. We are going to get Rachnik Spiderclaw, because we're going to need to replace this grand spider army that we are building over here with him. Because it's going to be silly. Alright, having taken now all of the islands, we will let that be. Very good. A bit of growth, a bit of obedience. Teotiqua is ready to level. Things are going swimmingly. And we finish that research, so any future lords we get are going to be, like, insanely high level, like level 12 or 13 now. Really, you're going to besiege an army with a 40 stack in it. With a garrison. Yeah, that went about as we anticipated. Haggrave has been removed. The Dark Elf threat is no more. Alright, so this continent... So this island has somehow spawned, by the way, on the coast in a way that I cannot get on it. Which is kind of annoying. Alright, so what he's going to do is he's going to head inland. He can't quite get to that quest very soon. Alright, I might just put him into ocean searching mode, because I don't need two armies down here doing all of that. Do we have an island near you? No, but... we can sail after you. Screw... So we'll go over here, that way we're kind of cutting him off. Otherwise, we can head up to that fell cargo next turn. Umbug is feeling pretty good about himself. He's going to head this way. Grom the Paunch, I actually have plans for you. Not this episode, but next. So please head this way, because we need to use these last couple of turns of wall. Alright, he is looking good since he killed those elves. We'll go claim this island then. Alright, we're going to have to face a foe. I am not concerned. Alright, another squig mascot, another 8,000 gold. We have broken the 100,000 gold mark. Because that's necessary right now. So... you know, as much as I have played this game, I have very rarely ever gotten over $100,000 into my coffers. So this is a heck of a day. It's a red letter day, really. Meanwhile, over here, we know we need to start getting that boss camp going. Karak-Zorn, we finally have access to a darn boar. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as we have finished leveling everything... Yep, more money, please. Over here, let's go ahead and push the hag levels. Get growth continuing over here just to prepare. Next turn, he'll be able to push into... oh, I said next turn. We're pushing into Martek right bloody now. Yeah, I'm sure they are joined by some ally. Good for them. We have to use the last of these Wa armies. We have 3 turns. We take them and Al-Haik. We take that and Bel Aliad, and we should be okay. Now let's keep in mind that this guy is not actually full of units. So let's not get overly cocky here. Chariots, Goblin... ah, the Boar Riders are here. I do need to get a Boar Rider, but I don't need it in this army. Let's see, we'll go with like 2 more Gobbos is kind of what I'm thinking for right now. Over here, let's go ahead and get the money going. Bigger boss hut. There we go, we can get 1 unit of trolls into the army. That will just help with some smashing. I think those guys will actually help us take walls down too. And then what we'll do is with the cavalry, 2 more is kind of what I'm thinking. That should be enough to siege up that army. And if not, well, we'll learn. Nash Singebeard is feeling pretty good about himself. He has failed to block the army. That's okay. We're just going for the experience there. He is continuing to raid. You were the guy we were looking for, so we need to actually replace you. We don't need boars. Let's get more lads, lads, lads. So, go in here. Go to replace Lord. Giblet. Ah, here we go. Ragnar Spiderclaw. This is what we want. Level 14. And look at the buffs on those spider boys already. Yeah. That's what we wanted. So we'll get that. We will get that now. Are these goblin? That's something I don't know. Do forest goblins count as goblins for the sake of buffs? Don't know. The boys, I think we want the riders. Melee cavalry, yes. Okay, so that gets all of the melee cavalry up. Now, infantry, so it wouldn't affect them. I find it sad that this guy gets a giant wolf, but not a giant spider, considering what his rules are. Rock lava, the big lads, odd as nails. For missile cav. We are going to end up going heavy into... This just seems like a good idea, because we're going to end up going range and have a bit of front lines with night goblins. So that's going to be the plan with that. Nastier squigs, goblin tide is what I am thinking. Meanwhile, a bunch of raider, because you are going to be hitting Ulthuan later, so let's get you leveled up. Alright, as we can see, we have 76 armor, melee defense ain't terrible. Okay. Additional speed. We're at 99 speed. We could go faster. I mean, how fast can we go, folks? Because we are gonna go. This might be a terrible idea, but it's gonna be funny. Alright, that is done. We are 2 turns away from food, but let's keep in mind, I need to pick up a boar so that I can actually get a piece of boar meat. Ah, darn it. So I am going to have to go all the way down there, huh? Is this worth it? Not at the time. Okay. So we are definitely going to want the goldfish. The goldfish is required. We're also going to want range and anti-large, because we're fighting more Bretonians and things with cavalry, so we'll definitely take that. And then for the front lines... I mean, we could get even more speed, but I don't think we're going to put that on there yet. I'm tempted to go with, oh, we're going to go with the spider egg yolk. Yes. Oh, that gives you lightning strike. Cool. So, with that available, there's our range. So, immediately... we're going to do that and take the lava spider riders. Yes, we are. Reload time. Oh my god. So your speed is already ridiculous. I think just reload time reduction. Just go for damage. Right? Like... it's the best thing I can guess for. So with that, we have... what is this army? What in the world is this? Alright. That's going to be 5 turns. I mean, but how could we say no? Quick question. Would it just be faster to go all the way down here? It might be. Oh, except the spiders aren't coming out of here. I actually don't know where the spiders are coming from. Where are we getting the giant spider from? Well, since I don't know, and I don't particularly want to eat up my global recruitment right now, what I think we're going to do to sort of keep the theme is just get the front line full of more spiders, and then what we'll do is we'll add a Ragnarok big boys to this later. What I actually would like to do, though, if we have a city capable of it... okay, over here. No, we don't have access to... No, we do have access to another hag. In that case, we're going to Karok Zorn. Go to the hags. Don't need the big bullies. Leadership in the army might be good. Okay, so her plan is going to be to go join that army. Put a couple points into that and get the first of her magic going. That will work very, very well. Bogrub, you are settled. Did we do everything? We're getting there. We're getting there. Keep heading this way. You will reinforce the armies fighting the last of the Bretonnians. Similarly, you... Which one are you? You were the one with confident. You would actually be pretty good in that army, so get in there. Shady, you need to go join this army and make him cheaper. Alright, so that puts him at there. Once we get the hag, that'll put him at 18. That will mean 19 and 20 will be the giant spiders, and that army will be done. I can't wait to see what that one laws into. Can we recruit over here? No, sadly not. Sadly not. Very little in the way of construction. Economy is looking good, and that is going to... We have one goblin, I forgot. Oh, you are supposed to join this army. Are these squigs really worth it? Oh, they're anti-infantry. These guys are like rank 6, rank 5. Okay, we'll just kick one of these. There you go, buddy. You got a nice, fancy new boy to play with. You even got Lightning Strike. You, Bogra Backbiter, you're going to bite some backs. That much is for sure. And I know this episode's been long. It's been a long turn. But that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, I have been the Alchemical Rabbit, and I will see you later.